Good afternoon and welcome to the Shay Stadium for today's Betfred Challenge Cup round 6 tie between the Halifax Panthers and the Catalans Dragons of Super League. Big match in the Challenge Cup. It's a big match atmosphere here at the Shay with lots of junior community clubs in attendance, and with it being the only game today, Sunday the 24th of March 2024, there's quite a few neutrals that have come to see if the Panthers can bring an upset against the Dragons. Let's go through the teams. First and foremost, the Panthers themselves, unchanged from the win over at Dewsbury last week, with one slight alteration in terms of the bench and starting lineup. James Woodburn-Hall starts at fullback wearing 1, James Saltonstall in 5 and Greg Eden at 2 on the wings, Zach McComb and Ben Tibbs in 3 and 17 respectively in the centres. 6 and 7 half-back with Louis Jouffre and Captain Joe Keys. Front row 31 Kevin Leroyer, 20 Tom Inman and Jacob Fairbank 13 coming into the front row. Back row number 11 Ben Kavanagh, 12 Matty G and 19 Connor Davies lock up the scrum. On the bench of the Panthers with 23 Gareth Widdop, 8 Adam Tangata, 15 Ryan Lannon and 21 Ollie Davies, with Ben Hersey 18th man for Liam Finside. As the two teams come out, the pyrotechnics have been there. Ali Sachs has been on a saxophone pre-game, and for the first time this season there's a big South Stand noise presence with the big boys. Catalans Dragons coming to town, consecutive Super League Grand Final experience there, with plenty of internationals in their side. They line up. 17 Cesar Rouge at fullback, number 2 Tom Davies, England international, number 5 Fouad Yaha, French international, Matt Ikivalu and Matthew Leguer in the centres. England international Jordan Abdul wears 27 and French internationals number 7 Theo Farge at halfback. Front row of Romain Navarrete, Mickey McAlorum at 9 and Julian Bousquet wears 10. 8 Mike McMeekin and 12 Paul Seguier second rows, and Ben Garcia 13 as captain. On the bench for the Dragons, number 3 Artur Romano, Alrix da Costa, Chris Satai and Jordan Desiree, with 28 Frank Maria 18th man. Artur Romano wears 3, 14 Alrix da Costa, 20 Chris Satai and 23 Jordan Desiree for Steve McNamara's side. And here we go. Halifax playing the so-called wrong way towards the South Stand, but could it give the first half impact? Here we go, Keys kicks off, goes deep and left, collected by Farge, and hands it on to Bousquet and Bousquet. 3-4 Halifax men into him, with Leroyer and Fairbank leading the way. And again, really strong defence. Inman G leading away, held out once more by Fairbank, by Connor Davies this time, and they try to go left with Bousquet once more. 25 metres out centre field, Liam Rush, referee, letting the play go at the ruck so far, as McMeekin struggles to make the 40. Good challenge there by Inman and G. That's right wide, Garcia to Farge, out of the back to Rouge, and Rouge takes on Tibbs and G, but they do well. Last tackle for Catalan. They go blind with McAlorum. Oh, lovely play. McMeekin 2-on-1, and the Catalan are in with the first set of the game. Lovely play on the blind side, and it's Tom Davies who's gone in, showing the clinical nature of Super League against Championship sides. And we're less than 2 minutes on the clock. The Catalans Dragons are in already with an early lead. Is this a sign of things to come? McAlorum, chances arm on the blind side, and McMeekin been wearing number 8 and playing at prop for the last 18 months for the Catalan Dragons, but equally at home in the back row where he's played for England, showed all his class. Drew the man and released Tom Davies, who doesn't need a second invitation on that right wing for Catalan. Here's Jordan Abdul, renowned kicker, and he's hurt this time. That's straight through the post. Lovely kick there from Jordan Abdul. And with 2 minutes on the clock, Halifax find themselves 6-0 down without even touching the ball. With Catalan eager to get back to Wembley. Keys once more, goes left. Collected by Cavallo. Great tackle down low from Fairbank, up top from Leroy. Quick play of the ball, a good challenge there from Leroy, out by Kavanagh. But still a leg drive coming through from Roman Navarrete. Slowing the play of the ball down well though, the Panthers. They go blind again, McMeekin to Farge. Throws a dummy, but Keys sticks with him. Great tackle there by the captain. On his opposite number, McAlorum feeds McMeekin. Thought about the pass, but just takes it in. Fairbank up top. Connor Davis down low. As Catalan already in the Halifax half. They go left. Bousquet takes on G. Held out there by McComb. Last tackle for Catalan, 30 metres out from the Halifax line. They work the blind side again. Abdul with more of a dink than a bomb. It's going to be too far for the chasers. Taken well by Woodburn Hall, but taken where he stood there by Rouge. And Halifax 2 metres from their own line. With the Catalan Dragons really looking to suffocate the Panthers' attack here. Inman finds Eden, long ball out, great footwork there. The Tibbs trying to get forward, but this Catalan defence still not letting them go. And it's an incorrect play of the ball too as well. And like I said, it's a level above anything that we've played this year. And maybe it's just catching Halifax off guard here. 2 rounds in the cup against amateur opposition, and then playing the League One champions in the first round of the championship last week with Catalan Dragons, a formidable Super League side, even away from home. And they really turned the screw here. Garcia plays the ball to McAlorum. Further on to Farge, on to Rouge. Nice ball again, and Davis is going to be in once more. And Tom Davis has scored 2 tries in the first 5 minutes here. And Halifax are looking down the barrel of a gun at this moment in time. That looked far too easy. Catalan just moving it simple enough, left to right. The defender's shooting in, he just left. And here's the space for Davies to claim his second try of the game. With Halifax 10-0 down already with a kick to come. And it's Abdul with a pretty much identical conversion attempt to his first a few minutes ago. And what is the conversation going to be behind those posts there? 2 tries down the first 5 minutes. What's the response going to be for the men in blue and white as Abdul comes towards those posts, and yet again straight down the middle. And Catalan go 12-0 up with 6 minutes gone. And Halifax being taught a rather ruthless lesson here so far. And Keys yet again. Third kick-off in just over 5 minutes so far as Farge and on to Navarrete. Great challenge there from Kavanagh, who was being shepherded off it there from McMeekin. But Kavanagh stuck to his task well. Here's Davies. First time he's touched the ball this game, but he hasn't scored. Taken well there by Davies and Inman. Here's Bousquet. Put down by 3 Panthers defenders in the shape of G, Leroy and McComb. Here's Garcia, short ball to Navarrete. Well dealt with there by Inman. As Catalan just go past halfway. Here's Garcia, well dealt with there by Fairbank and Inman. With Davis downstairs, a good measure. Last tackle here for the Dragons. McAloran finds Abdul, and Abdul pulls it high once more. Woodburn Hall takes it a bit easy this time, but just runs into a wall of black, red and yellow there. As Saltonstall tries to make yards upfield for the Panthers. He'll play it on his own 20. Inman goes right to McComb. Gets out fast to the 30. Here's Fairbank. Goes towards centre field. Halifax making alright yards so far. But this Catalan side slowing down this play of the ball, stopping Halifax getting any kind of momentum. Here's Dufresne, throws a dummy. Takes on McAloran and Farge. Tries to get a quick play of the ball and does. Inman finds Keys, and Keys puts a spiral ball downfield. It's going everywhere, and Rouge knocks it back to the light of the south stand. And that's a great chase from there from Halifax, if they can get him tackled there, which they do with McComb. That's a great result there for Halifax, showing signs of a bit of recovery here. As Yaha finds 3 fast defenders waiting for him. And Dufresne's lost his shirt, it's torn again. 2 matches on the trot where the shirt's been ripped. As Fairbank tries to slow the play of the ball down. Here's Davies, Tom Davies for Catalan. Wins the ruck as well. There's a free field there for McAloran to pick his kick out. It'll just rest on the turf for Greg Eden of Woodburn Hall to collect. But again, this Catalan Dragons chase, just relentless so far. Keys finds Eden. Takes on the defence for this. It's just an immovable wall at the moment, this Dragons defence. The referee calls time off because it's Kevin Leroy down in back play. And also might allow Louis Dufresne to get his shirt changed. So Louis Dufresne is the Halifax man with no number. Inman finds Connor Davies, but stops in his tracks there by McMeekin. Inman goes blind. Finds Woodburn Hall. Sorry, Kavanagh that was. And he's knocked on at the play of the ball as Kavanagh, but as Woodburn Hall, sorry. Referee decides to give a penalty, the first penalty of the game. Goes away the Panthers, and that is mightily relieving. And for the first time this game, Halifax might be able to spend some time down in Catalan territory with the ball. Here's Tibbs, runs towards centre field, big contact there by the Catalan defence, but Tibbs rides it well, fighting for a quick play of the ball. Inman finds Fairbank, short ball to Leroy, and it's hit after the ball as well. 2 penalties in the space of a minute for the Panthers. And is this the start of a comeback? The Halifax crowd in the south stand starting to get behind the lads. As Joe Keys decides against kicking for touchdown, just tap and go. Finds Dufresne, brings on Tibbs on the angle. He'll take his tackle 25 metres out from the line. Slow play the ball, Inman goes short to Davies, brings on Leroy. Spins in the tackle, tries to get a quick play of the ball and does. Inman goes left to Keys. Keys brings on Kavanagh on the angle. Nice little run there from Kavanagh. But again, the Catalan Dragons messing around this play of the ball. Inman finds Connor Davies out to Dufresne. Long ball out. Sure, that's knocked on by the Catalan man, but it isn't. And they're going to break away here. Laguerre hands it on. Great recovery there from Halifax. It must have just been a loose pass there. Abdul finds Faj. There's gaps to this right hand side. There's one ball out. And Greg Eden's away. Greg Eden with the interception. Can he go for the corner? But he's been called back. The referee's called it back. I'm not sure why. He's given a penalty for offside. Well, I'm not too sure about that. I think that's a very harsh decision there from Liam Rush. For all money, it looked like Greg Eden was away, but it's called back. I don't think there's any doubt that Catalan won't go for goal here. They'll just tap and go and try and get their third try of the afternoon. McAloran taps and goes. Garcia brings on Navarrete. Good contact up top by Fairbank. Finished off down low by Leroy. McAloran goes left to Faj. Either back to Abdul. Short ball. Great tackle from the Catalan second row. Seguier. Not too sure it was, but a fantastic tackle that. Here's Navarrete again. Finds Abdul to turn. Here's Faj. On to Ikavalu, takes on the outside, that's a lovely try, and Tom Davies, is he in for his hat-trick? He is. What a spectacular finish there by Davies. And Tom Davies, the England international, gets a quarter of an hour hat-trick. Spectacularly so. Ikavalu got outside Tibbs, and with a lovely out-the-back pass to Davies, and Tom Davies does what he does so well. Acrobatic, one-hand put down. I've said it before and I'll say it again. This match is just showing the difference, the ruthless difference between Super League and Championship. Catalan have taken pretty much every single chance they've had. And Halifax find themselves 16-0 down with a kick to come. Abdul this time tight to the touchline, but you won't bet against him. Keeping up his 100% record so far. And after a mini recovery of sorts from Halifax, who thought they were getting right back into this game with that Greg Eden interception and pulling it back to one score, could find themselves 18-0 down. More than a point a minute for the Catalan Dragons so far. If Abdul does slot this one over, he struck it well, and again, perfect kick. They're putting on a bit of a lesson here at Catalan Dragons, both in attack and by goal kicking. And with 15 minutes gone here, it's Halifax Panthers nil, Catalan Dragons 18. As Keys once more goes left, the ball hangs in the wind, collected by Faj. On to Navarrete, brilliant challenge again from Kavanagh. Held out there by Leroy. McAloran finds Ikavalu. Ikavalu runs towards centre of the field, but stopped in his tracks by Jay Inman and Connor Davies. McAloran goes wide from the play of the ball. They're spreading it wide early. Here's Laguerre. Well tackled there by Dufresne, held out there by McComb. We go from dummy half. There's Seguier. Still making yards after contact, Seguier, despite the attention of Fairbank. Here's Bousquet, on to Fage. Short ball to McMeekin. McMeekin brushed off Kavanagh fairly easily there, but Tibbs sticks onto him, out by Keys. They still can't put him down. Ridiculous strength there from McMeekin. Last tackle here for Catalan. They go blind once more. Fage kicks through, it bounces off. He ricochets. And Halifax just about deal with it. Keys finds Eden, and Eden steals some yards away from his own try line. And Catalan's pinged for offside. There's some sections of this crowd have been calling for it all game, and finally referee Liam Rush gives the penalty for offside, which Keys will boot to touch, makes a good 25 metres from it. And Saltellstall taps and goes past halfway for Fax. Well, can Halifax string a set together? Here's Leroyer. Big collision there, but Leroyer finds his feet. But again, this Catalan Dragons trapping him in the ruck. Here's Fairbank. Out the back to Keys, throws a dummy, tries to go through, but Fage and McMee can do well. Halifax less than 40 metres out from the Catalan Dragons line. They go blind. Woodburn Hall puts on the brakes and goes back across the line. Throws some footwork. Still going Woodburn Hall. Traps in the tackle. Inman goes blind to Dufresne. Steps back with his right foot. Goes back on the inside. Great defence once more from Catalan. Last tackle here for Fax. Inman fires it to Fairbank. On to Keys. Keys chips it towards the corner. Looking for Greg Eden. Claimed by Davies in the air. But just stay in the field of play, Tom Davies. But that's better from Halifax, completing a set. But it's this that they need to keep their eye on. Catalan Dragons trying to break from deep. But Connor Davies does well. Here's Davies again. He's human after all, Tom Davies comes up with a simple error. And Halifax, the first time in this game, have a set of 6 inside Catalan's 20. Here's G. Fighting for a quick play of the ball. Here's Fairbank. Thought about bringing Leroy on, but he goes himself. Bobby Fairbank still going. Options left and right here for Fax. Slow play the ball again. It's a 6 again. Here's Keys. Thought better about forcing the pass. As Halifax have got 6 more tackles on his Catalan line. Inman throws the ball to Kavanagh. Kavanagh goes towards centre field, looking for a chink in the armour, nearly getting over the line. Pressure building on this Catalan line. Inman waits. Fires the ball out to Dufresne. Dufresne. One ball out to McComb. McComb. Stuck out the tackles at McComb. He's still going, but just that short there. Here's Dufresne from dummy half. This Catalan defence just will not break. Long ball out, goes over the head of Connor Davies. Inman finds Woodburn Hall. There's space here if they want it. Woodburn Hall out to Tibbs. Tibbs goes back on the inside. Last tackle. Inman goes blind, finds Keys, throws the ball up, and Catalan Dragons knocked the ball on. Had to be. Ikavalu hits it back, and the crowd rise. Opportunity here for Halifax as the South Stand finally find a voice. They'll get the scrum 10 metres out centre field. Now will they throw a scrum move here against this Catalan Dragons defence that's been pretty much immovable so far? Keys to feed. Inman finds Dufresne. Woodburn Hall brought late. Flat ball to McComb, and that looks a bit of a high shot there. And it is a penalty for the Panthers. I don't think there was anything in it. It was just a lazy grab there from Abdul, but it's still a penalty. And Halifax are spending some decent time here. Hopefully we get something to show from it. Inman taps and finds Keys. Brings on Kavanagh on the angle. But again, this Catalan defence through McIlaurin stands firm. Inman, Halifax has stacked this left-hand side. Fairbank takes the ball up. He's run well so far as Bobby Fairbank. Inman waits at dummy half for yet another slow ruck. Finds Keys. Brings on Leroy on the angle. Steps out of one challenge. Kevin Leroy tries to overpower the defence. But they put him down less than 10 from the line. Still tackles here for Fax. Another slow ruck. Inman finds Fairbank. Nice little step, but great tackle down low there by McIlaurin. Inman with room to move. Inman brings on Connor Davies. Connor Davies still going. Little nuggety runner. He's still going to Welsh International. Last tackle here for Fax. Inman fires out to Keys, who bats it on to Tibbs. Halifax panicking a little bit, and Eden knocks it on. It's going to be offside as well. And after all that promise, it comes to nothing. Halifax just panicked a little bit there, rather than just playing the pressure, kicking through for repeat said. Keys decided just to bat the ball across. And Catalans get the penalty for offside, which Abdul boots into touch, taking the Dragons past halfway.
Substitution for the Dragons, number 23 Jordan Desalia and 20 Chris Satter, who goes number 10 Brewster and 16 Roman.
As Adam Tangata prowls the touchline, ready to come on. Here's one of the Catalan substitutes, just fresh onto the field, Chris Satter. And Satai plays the ball. McIlaurin finds Farge. Here's another Catalan substitute. Desiree tries to bump off G, but he goes back for more. McIlaurin jumps down from dummy half. Abdul runs to the line, finds Farge out the back. Further on to Rouge. And Eden shoots in and misses the tackle. He slips off it, but Leroy and Kavanagh get to the man. As Catalan making meters far too easily here. Farge onto Satai. Satai, short ball to Garcia. Managed to get the ball out to McIlaurin. Here's Farge. Great shot there by Kavanagh, but he's still going Farge. And it's a 6 again for the Catalan Dragons. Kavanagh shoots out from marker again. Brilliant play there by the second rower. It's an incorrect play of the ball as well. From McIlaurin, I think it was. And Halifax get a relieving set of 6 here. And it's Leroy that's made way for Tangata. As Saltonstall tries to make yards upfield, but it's put down on his own 10-metre line. Dufresne finds Tangata fresh onto the field. Strong run upfield there by the Cook Islander. Inman. Shocking ball over Keys, recovered by Fairbank. Keys goes into dummy half. Goes blind to Tibbs, and Tibbs finds the Catalan Dragons man offside. And Halifax are winning the penalty count easily so far, but they've not done much with it, as Tom Inman makes way for Gareth Widdop. And as we saw last week, Widdop will go into the halves and Louis Jouffre will go into 9. Now, can Gareth Widdop inject some of his NRL and Super League class into proceedings for the Panthers? Here's Tibbs from the penalty. Gets pushed back there by McMeekin. Jouffre waits at dummy half. Finds Connor Davies, runs centre field, takes on Garcia and posts his nose through. Does Connor. Jouffre goes short to Tangata, steps on his right. This is better from Halifax. Better yards in attack here. Jouffre finds Widdop. Brings on Matty G with a head of steam. Well put down there by Garcia, but Halifax have a bit of momentum here. He's Jouffre. Finds Keys. Keys thought about the long ball over, thought better of it. Goes back on the inside. Runs across the line, Joe Keys. He's still going. Lovely running here from Keys. He's still going, Joe Keys. Just about brought down there. Last 10 meters short of the line. Jouffre goes blind. And it's another interception there. Dismay on this left-hand side. They wanted it wide. But Halifax turned the possession over in the Catalans Dragons 10. As a Super League side try and make their way upfield. Here's Yaha. Good contact there by Davies and McComb. Here's Desiree. Great yards there from the replacement front rower. Fights for a quick play of the ball too. Here's Satai, and Satai met by Tangata. A lovely ball out the back as well. Faj finds McMeekin. McMeekin tries to go on the outside. Ikavalu takes on Keys. Bad Tibbs in support to put him down just over halfway. Last tackle here for the Dragons. Faj finds Abdul, and Abdul puts that ball really high. Taken really well there by Saltonstall. The Super League players have struggled from Abdul's bomb. Saltonstall took it with comfort there. Here's Eden. Finds Widdop. Widdop goes on the outside. Steps back inside Widdop. As Ryan Lannan replaces Connor Davies. Here's McComb. Eden, sorry, my mistake. He'll get brought down just shy of 30. Jouffre waits. It's McComb this time. Makes some good yards there. Zach McComb over the 40. Jouffre onto Lannan, fresh onto the field. Great tackle down low there by Desiree. Quick play of the ball though. Jouffre finds Keys, but it's an incorrect play of the ball from Ryan Lannan. And the error count is rising there for Halifax. Liam Rush. Really keen to blow up for any kind of incorrect play of the ball. Halifax are the latest victims of that. And Callan have a play the ball on halfway. Davies. Made by Kavanagh and Tangata. McLaurin comes back centre field. Faj brings on Satai. Satai tries to bounce off Widdop, but he sticks to his task. Jouffre down low. McLaurin waits. Hands on to Abdul. Abdul takes it to the line. Short ball to McMeekin. That's a great tackle there. Down low by Fairbank. Up top from Kavanagh. There's Desiree again. Once more, Lannan does well. Catalan go blind. Abdul takes it to the line. Short ball to Laguerre. Wins the penalty for his side. Is it a high shot the referee's given here? It must be. I didn't see any signal for it. But regardless of that, Catalans will have 6 more tackles on this line. Slow play of the ball. Satai gets to his feet. McLaurin finds Abdul. Further on to Faj. Faj on to Rouge. Ikavalu. Great tackle from Eden, but he's still there. Gets the offload away. And it's another penalty for Halifax. Again, I'm not too sure why. Another 6 tackles here for Catalan. Here's Abdul. Finds Rouge. Throws a dummy. Well put down there by G. Dragons losing away a little bit there. Abdul just walks into the defensive line. Still tackles here for Catalan. Here's Desiree, short ball to McMeekin. McMeekin twisting the tackle, gets the offload back to Desiree, but desperate Halifax defence. Have they managed to stop him there? They have. Desperate Halifax defence there. McLaurin fires out to Faz. Catalan Dragons got men out here if they need it, but they don't need it. And it's Paul Seguier who goes over for the 4th Catalan try of the afternoon. Coming into the last 10 minutes of this first half. And after a quarter of an hour of resistance from this Panthers side, both in attack and defence, the dam finally bursts and Seguier goes through some, let's call it tired defence, to score Catalan's 4th try of the afternoon. And with the way Jordan Abdul's kicking, he'll go from 22 to 24 points to 0. Even though it's a lot more routine of a kick than he's had previously, Jordan Abdul will not be rushed. He'll still go through his same routine. As Halifax Panthers wait for him to strike the ball straight through the post. 4 out of 4 for Jordan Abdul. It's a 24-0 lead the Catalan Dragons have over the Halifax Panthers so far. Now the Panthers can just get one try before half time. That might give them a little bit of belief going into the second half. 7 minutes left of this first half. As Keys changes direction and goes right this time. Collected by Laguerre. Here's McMeekin. Sorry, Yahoo collected that ball first of all as McMeekin pushed back by Lannan and Tangata. And Fairbank, who's worked tirelessly this first half. Here's Desiree, great shot there from Tangata. Great shot down low, drove him into the turf. But Catalan, through Satay, making far too easy meters so far. Jouffre, Lannan and Fairbank once more involved. McMeekin finds Abdul. Kicks early in the tackle count. And he just settles on the Shay turf. Woodburn all collects. Finds Saltonstall. Saltonstall goes back towards those Catalan defenders. Here's McComb. As Jacob Fairbank takes a well-earned rest to be replaced by Ollie Davies. Here's Eden, long ball out to Kavanagh. Kavanagh on the wing. Steps back inside. Put down there by Davies and McMeekin. Widdop finds Saltonstall. Takes on McAlorum. There looks to be a bit of a grapple tackle there from McAlorum, but nothing given by the referee. Jouffre on to Lannan. Lannan will take Halifax past halfway. Again, slow play the ball. Last tackle here for the Panthers. Jouffre finds Keys. Further on to Widdop. Widdop puts it high towards that corner. Ikavalu just about takes it. He didn't look comfortable at all, but he takes it well enough. He's broke out the tackle of Davies. And Tibbs is still going to Ikavalu. There's lots of grabbing but no shoulders there for the Halifax defence as Eden finally gets hold of him. Here's Davies. Goes into Ollie Davies. Tom meets Ollie, helped out by Tangata. Here's Desiree. Takes on Jouffre. Jouffre does well, helped out down low by Ollie Davies. McAlorum waits. Comes on his near side. Farge back on the inside to Satay. Well dealt with by Jouffre, helped out by Davies. Got Catalan Dragons already in the Halifax 20. McAlorum to McMeekin. Further on to Abdul, throws a dummy, on to Rouge, further out on side to Yaha, who steps out the challenge. Great tackle there by Widdop. Try-saving tackle there from Widdop. Is it delaying the inevitable, or is Abdul dinks towards those posts, taken by Kivalu, but it goes forward and collected by Tibbs, although he knocks it on. So they'll go back to the original offence. First knock on. And Halifax will just get to play the ball. Which Ben Kavanagh will take. Well, he will when Liam Rush's side is ready. I'm not too sure why he's stopping it there. Oh no, he's got to move 1 yard. Keys will find Lannon, and Lannon tries to twist out a tackle. Desiree and Satai does well. Makes a good 5 yards after contact, but again, this Catalan Dragons slowing this play the ball down. I'm not sure what is going to have to happen before he gives a penalty for this ruck. Because Chris Satai's just got his hands all over Lannon for some reason. And eventually, the third time of asking, we might actually get to play the ball here. We do. Jouffre finds McComb. McComb gets pushed back. This Catalan Dragons defence is just relentless. And finally, Halifax will get a penalty. I think the referee had just got sick and tired of Catalan messing around at the play of the ball. Keys wastes no time. Kicks the ball to touch, and Fax will start off on their own 40 metres. Here's Widdop. Short ball to Tangata. Tangata pulls his nose through, but he gets brought down by McMeekin and Satai. And again, still messing around this play of the ball. Here's Lannon. Great yards after contact once more by Lannon, despite the attention of 3 Catalan defenders in the shape of Satai and Desiree. Jouffre goes blind to Keys. Keys brings on Kavanagh on the angle. Good yards there from Kavanagh, but stopped there by Seguier and McMeekin. Here's Keys, runs across the line, onto Widdop. Widdop, long ball out to McComb. McComb takes on Laguerre, but Laguerre sticks to him. As Halifax find themselves just outside the Catalan 20. Here's Widdop once more, chips it over, looking for Keys. Keys chasing, Farge is back. Brilliant reading of the game there from Theo Farge. And what worked against York Acorn won't necessarily work against Catalan Dragons, and Theo Farge showing all his experience to get back and read the play, to dive on the ball. As Yaha will take his tackle just outside his 20. McAlorum finds Laguerre. Laguerre put down by Tangata and McComb. Here's Desiree. Pulls his nose between Davies and Tangata, but Tangata does well. Last tackle here for Catalan. As McAlorum trying by all his might to get a penalty, but doesn't, as Solentstall receives Abdul's kick on the bounce. Takes on McAlorum and Yaha, who put him down. On his own 30, last minute here of the first half. Here's McComb. McComb tries to steal some yards. Play the ball, no one at dummy half. Keys finds Woodburn Hall, and that just sums up the first half for Halifax. Massive difference between the two sides here, as Steve McNamara on the touchline screaming for them to get the scrum formed. He wants more. This ruthlessness comes from the coach down to his players, as they want a 30 points to nil advantage at half time rather than 24. And the way they're lining up, they fancy it. McAlorum goes left to Abdul, runs at the line, finds Rouge, and Rouge takes on Widdop. And McComb helped out by Lannon. Last 5 seconds, will we get to play the ball here? We will. The Uta goes. Abdul goes back blind. takes on defence out the back. Laguerre kicks forward onto Eden. He gets brought down by Laguerre. And that's the end of the action of the first half, where Catalan Dragons have shown the consecutive Super League Grand Final appearance, pedigree, and have really taught the Halifax Panthers a lesson this first half. Tom Davies' hat-trick in the first quarter of an hour just for all intents and purposes put this game to bed already. Bit of resistance from the Panthers for the next quarter of an hour, but then Paul Seguier went over for the fourth Catalan Dragons try of the afternoon, with Jordan Abdul flawless from the boot. The half-time score here in this Betfred Challenge Cup. Round 6 tie at the Shays. Halifax Panthers 0, Catalan Dragons 24. Hello, welcome back to the second half of this Betfred Challenge Cup Round 6 clash between the Halifax Panthers and the Catalan Dragons, with the visitors teaching facts. A harsh Super League lesson here so far. A quick fire quarter of an hour hat-trick from Tom Davies and a 4 try from Paul Seguier, with Jordan Abdul 4 from 4 from the boot, giving the consecutive Super League Grand Final runners up a 24-0 lead at the break. Can Halifax fight back and at least give the scoreline some sort of respectability? Or will the Dragons go for the jugular as Abdul kicks off, collected by Eden, hands it on to Ollie Davies, who charges in to that relentless Catalan Dragons defence, who really didn't give the Panthers any kind of a sniff in that first half. Tangata tries to get past the 20, but Satai McAlorum close the door. G tries to target Abdul and goes over the top of him. Dufresne onto Lannon, and Lannon tries to show some footwork at the line, but Satai and McAlorum stop him where he stands. Dufresne, hooker, finds Tangata, attacks on Satai. And Halifax struggling to get past the 40. Last tackle here as Widdop puts up a spiralling bomb. It's travelling here, there and everywhere, but Cesar Rouge deals with it well. And Catalan will start their set off 30 metres from their own line. McAlorum finds Yaha, and Yaha well put down there by Tangata, who's done well since he's come off the bench. Here's Tom Davies, and Davies, good defence once more by Tangata, out by Lannon. McAlorum goes blind onto Fage. Bit of a standing start there as Seguier makes some good yards after contact. It's Catalan 30 metres away from the Panthers line already. Here's McMeekan, flat ball to Satai. Well dealt with by Davies, G and Dufresne. Last tackle here for the Dragons, 20 metres out from the Fax line. McMeekan comes left to Abdul. Abdul takes on the line, short ball to Rouge. And it's another try, another really soft defensive try there, as Artur Romano off the bench for the Dragons strikes what definitely is a killer blow for the Dragons. And with the first touch of the ball in the second half, after 2 minutes, Catalan Dragons stretch the lead out to 28 points to 0. And like I said before, Fac's been taught a real rugby lesson here by the Super League side. No lack of effort from the Halifax side, but just a classy side, Catalan Dragons. There's Jordan Abdul. Looks to maintain his 100%. form with the boot today. You wouldn't bet against him the way he's kicking so far. Here he comes. Strikes it well. It's going to go over again. That's a fantastic kick from Jordan Abdul. Oh, he's just dropped short. Well, I thought for all the money that was going over, but Jordan Abdul, human after all. And his conversion attempt just drops short of those posts. So score remains 28 points to 0 to the Catalan Dragons. And a mountain to climb for the Panthers. Maybe it's just playing for pride and respectability for the rest of this game. As Desiree charges off that back line. Well met though by Davies, Lannan and Tangata. Here's Romano again. Put down by Jouffre and Kavanagh. Here's Satai. Takes on Tangata and Jouffre to stop his progress. Ollie Davies makes some way to eventually put him down. McLaurin jumps out of dummy half, hands on to Desiree again. He'll take the Catalan Dragons past halfway. Good tackle though by Davies. McLaurin jumps out of dummy half, blind onto Farge, but the referee's going to give a penalty to the Halifax side. For dissent, well. Criminal penalty to give him possession. Liam Rush obviously not happy with something that was said. As Keys strikes the ball. Out to touch, and Fax will start to set off 30 metres from the Catalan line. Here's Keys. On to Widdop. Short ball to Tangata. And Tangata brought down. On the 30, Jouffre back to centre field for Davies. Davies takes on Desiree, bounces off one. He's still going Ollie Davies, but he's stopped by McMeekin. 25 metres out, centre field. Here's Keys. Lots of runners here for Halifax. Short ball from Woodburn all to Kavanagh. Kavanagh inches his way toward the try line, but stopped by Desiree and Seguier. Here's Keys. Drops off Lannan, and Lannan finds Satai waiting for him. Good position here for Halifax. Options left and right. Jouffre goes left. Step off his left foot by Woodburn Hall. But Rouge and Seguier got to him. Last tackle here for Fax. Jouffre goes from dummy half and he's wrapped up there. And the difference in pace there. Some of what Halifax have tried will no doubt work with the vast majority of championship teams that they'll play against, but against a top Super League side, it's just not happening for him. As Tom Davies takes the ball up for Catalan, with Lannan and G and Ollie Davies putting him down. Quick play of the ball though. McLaurin short ball to McMeekin, who's ran strong all game. McMeekin, they're struggling to put him down. He won't be put down. Here's Abdul. On to Seguier, and Seguier put down there by Davies and G. And it's a knock on at the play of the ball. Great pressure there by G and Davies. The Catalan Dragons have made more errors and conceded more penalties today, but there's 24-0 up on the scoreboard, so it's a bit of a stat killer this game at the moment. And Matty G will play the ball just shy of the Catalan 40. Here's Lannan, puts on the brakes, and it's another shirt ripped. This time it's Ryan Lannan's shirt that's ripped off his back. Well, 3 shirts ripped in 2 games. It's not the best endorsement of the new kit manufacturers, unfortunately. Here's Davies. He gets put down by Desiree. and Satai, who've worked brilliant since coming off the bench for the Catalan Dragons. Here's Keys, onto Widdop, out the back to Woodburn Hall, chance here for Halifax, but Ben Tibbs gets put down just before he went into touch. Here's Keys, runs across the line, finds Widdop, long ball out to Saltonstall, he's got a chance here, Saltonstall chips through, but Cesar Rouge was waiting for it, and maybe Saltonstall should have just kept hold there. There were still tackles on the board, but Saltonstall tried something new to try and unlock this Catalan defence, but it just didn't work. And the Dragons through Yaha, try and make their way upfield. Looks a bit of a forward pass from dummy half there from Abdul, but the officials let play go on. Here's Tom Davies, well put down there by McComb. Here's McMeekin, short ball from McAlorum, that looked forward as well, but again the officials let it go as Romano plays the ball. McAlorum to Abdul, dinks the ball over. Woodburn Hall take it on the fly. Gets put down by Satai just outside his own 20. Here's Saltonstall, centre field, 3 yards upfield, gets the offload to Keys. Halifax have got men over if they want it. But good defence there by Ekavalu. Puts down Eden. Here's Tibbs. Takes Fax past the 40. Jufrey waits at dummy half. Short ball to Saltonstall on the fly. Great defence down low by Desiree. Here's Lannon still playing with that ripped shirt. Maybe Halifax don't have a spare at the moment. Last tackle here for Fax. Goes back to Widdop, and Widdop puts it high. Looking for the chaser, McComb and Saltonstall. McComb, good pressure on Yaha, who rises above to claim the ball. As the Dragons make their way out their own danger area. And Halifax concede the penalty. Messing around with the play of the ball.
Catalan substitution number 14, Alric Da Costa replaces number 9, Nicky McAlorum.
As Lannon finally gets a replacement shirt. Another Halifax player with no name or number. Here's Yaha from the penalty. Oh no, Lannon's got another spare shirt with his own number on. Take that back. Da Costa fresh onto the field. Finds Abdul onto Fage. And Catalan trying to force the pass for the first time in this game. They spilt quite a lot of ball this game of Catalan, but when they have managed to keep hold, they've punished Halifax. And the Panthers will get the scrum on their own 30 centre field. Jufrey finds McComb, tries to go between Faj and Abdul, but Satai comes in to make the tackle. And again, slow play the ball. Liam Rush has let a lot of messing around go at this play the ball. And again, as Davies tries to fight his way to his feet, here's Kavanagh. Great shot there from Faj, but it's quick play the ball from Kavanagh. Here's Eden. Runs across field looking for a gap in the defence. Steps off his right. But again, this Catalan Dragons defence will not be broken. Jufre finds Widdop. Out the back to Bernal. Steps back inside, but Da Costa. And Desiree and Abdul put pay to that as Widdop puts up that spiral bomb. Rouge collects it comfortably enough under no real pressure, but Tangata and Keys put him down on his own 20. Here's Tom Davies. Well dealt with by Jufre. Dealt out by G. As Jufre realising the penalties aren't coming from Liam Rush and mess around to play the ball. Tries his luck and comes off with it. And again, another mess around to play the ball. He's not giving it. It's been fair for both sides. That's a bone-rattling challenge there from Tangata on Romano. He's had a great stint off the benches, Adam Tangata. As Desiree comes forward, there is a penalty forthcoming for the Catalan Dragons. For a high shot. And they'll just tap and go here, will Catalan. As Rouge hands on to McMeekin, who hands it on to Satai. Well met once again by Tangata, who's got through an absolute mountain of work as Adam Tangata. Abdul brings on Desiree. Win it by Davis, and once more Tangata involved in the tackle. As Catalan look to flood this near side, late movement there from Abdul. Here's Laguerre, tries to step back inside, but the high-fast defence get to him. Still tackles here as Abdul fills in at dummy half. Onto Da Costa, finds Desiree, and Desiree steps out the challenger Jufre, still powering towards that line, but Ollie Davies helps him out. Still tackles here, Da Costa waits. They go right to Abdul. Further on to Faj. Short ball. Great tackle down low there from Joe Keys. Last tackle here for Catalan. Da Costa finds Satai. Back to Da Costa. On to Abdul. Runs across the line. Kicks towards the in goal, and it's going to be far too long. And Ifax will get a 7 tackle set. Which Saltonstall will waste no time in taking. That's a great shot there from Romano. Jufre finds McComb. McComb will take Fax past the 40. Here's Lannon. He'll take Fax to halfway as Tangata makes way for Fairbank, and what a stint he's had, Adam Tangata. As Davies takes a tackle of Romano and McMeekin. Here's Keys. Out the back to Widdop, brings on Kavanagh on the angle, and Kavanagh pulls his nose through, but Desiree with a great tackle down low. Quick play the ball, here's Widdop. And Mike McMeekin forced the ball from Widdop there, loose carry from the Fax halfback. And the Catalan Dragons will get the scrum on their own 20 metre line. Clever play there from McMeekin. Attack the arm of Widdop. And the ball spilt forward. So Catalan feed the scrum. Da Costa finds Davies, and Davies. And it's put down by McComb. Here's Da Costa to Yaha. Meets his compatriot Jufre, helped out by Ollie Davies. Has Jufre managed a one-on-one? No, he hasn't. And again, Liam Rush just not giving any kind of penalty at this ruck, to the dismay of both sides. Catalan Dragons players aren't happy with the ruck either. Meanwhile, Satai will play the ball just shy of halfway, and it's 6 again for Catalan. G tackles Bousquet. Offload from McMeekin to Satai. Great tackle there by Keys, but the play goes on. Faj goes blind. Tibbs wraps him up and had to make that tackle because Farge was away. As the Catalans still have bags of tackles here in Halifax territory. Here's McMeekin. Put down there by Fairbank and Davies. Quick play of the ball. Here's Abdul. Finds Farge. Short ball to Romano. Last ditch tackle there from Widdop. Abdul. Short ball there. Great shot there by Fairbank. By Lanham, my mistake. Last tackle here for the Catalan Dragons. Da Costa finds Farge. Throws a dummy. Great tackle there by Widdop. But it's a penalty for a head-high shot from Matty G. And that's daft play there from the second rower. It was a high shot. As far as on the floor, Matty G came in with a bit of a swinging arm. As Tom Inman waits on the sideline to come and replace Louis Jouffre. And the Dragons will have 6 more tackles on the Halifax line. Which Da Costa will tap and go. Hands on to Abdul. Further on to McMeekin. Throws a dummy. Takes on Davies. Falls off a tackle as Davies. As McMeekin, who's been an absolute handful all game, just stops short of the line. Da Costa finds Rouge, and Rouge steps out of the tackle as Keys, but there's reinforcements that come to stop him just short of the line. Halifax trying all in mind to slowly play the ball down, stop the Catalan movement. As Ikavalu hands it off to Eden. Eden made the interception and knocks on. Twice Greg Eden's managed to get the intercept and twice he's been pulled back. And even more tackles on this line for the Panthers as Inman comes on to replace Jouffre, and Adam Tangata, who's barely had 5 minutes rest, is ready to enter the fray as well. Oh, he's just waiting, just warming up on the side of the pitch. Meanwhile, Catalan have a scrum 10 metres out, centre field. They're stacking this left hand side. Abdul onto Rouge, and Rouge steps out the tackle of Salt and Stall, and he flies over. Cesar Rouge goes over. The Catalans' 6th try of the afternoon. Just coming into this final quarter. The Salt and Stall flew out the line, and those are the sort of tackles that you just have to make. And Rouge just went past him like he wasn't there, and it was an easy route over for the try line for his first try of the afternoon. And 32-0 with a kick to come. As Jordan Abdul will not be rushed with his conversion attempt. It's a little bit further in from this time, so he might have the legs for it. Here he comes, strikes it well, it's way over the post this time, and Jordan Abdul kicking brilliantly so far today. 34-0 with 18 minutes to go. It's a harsh lesson that Halifax are learning today, but it might do us good in the long run. There'll be sides in Super League that'll lose by more this season. As Catalan comes off the back fence again, good challenge there Left hand side by Kavanagh. Here's Tom Davies. Good defence once more. Barley Davies, Lannan and Fairbank. Then once more Rush. Liam Rush decides to take another go at playing the ball. Cavallo. Stopped in his tracks by Kavanagh and Inman. Here's Abdul. Loads of options there, back inside Satai, but Satai bumps off Fairbank and gets the offload. It's rare you see that, as Ollie Davies gets the grips with McMeekin. They'll just stop him where he stands. Helped out by Fairbank. Da Costa goes right to Fage. Brings on a Cavallo on the angle. Takes on Lannan. Still going to Cavallo. Breaks out the tackle. There's lots of grabbing there. Love the offload to Fage. And again, Catalan overplaying the hand there. As Ifast look to counter-attack. Here's Saltonstall. Goes back inside. Nice offload to Woodburn Hall. But the referee will come back. Or will he rule that the advantage was played? I think there's discussion here going between Captain Joe Keys and the referee to see if advantage was actually played. Yeah, the referee rules that the advantage was played. So Catalans Dragons will have another scrum in threatening territory here. As Ryan Lannan comes off the field after a great stint. So replaced by Laroya. As the Dragons already inside. Fax 20 through Fage. Here's McMeekin. Thought about the pass to Satai, but good contact there by Fairbank. They struggle to put him down, but they push him back. Didders can't put him down. He's still messing around McMeekin. Da Costa finds Satai close to the ruck. On to Navarrete, and Navarrete still going towards the line. The ex-Wigan and Wakefield man pushed over the line. Held up over it, so they'll go back 10 metres to play the ball. Here's Da Costa. Finds Fage. Onto Abdul. Brings on Romano on the angle. Goes back towards centre field. Great tackle down low by Fairbank. Slow play the ball once again. Da Costa goes right. Satai tries to bump off a tackle of Jacob Fairbank, and he goes over, and that is just too soft, unfortunately. As we're coming up to the last quarter of an hour here, Catalans stretch out the lead as Chris Satai, who's shown his strength and guile all game, stretches the Catalan Dragons out, lead out to 38-0 with a kick to come. $38-0, my mistake. And it's very rare you see Jacob Fairbank being shoved off a tackle like that by anyone, but like I said, and we'll probably continue to keep saying, it's a different beast, this Catalan Dragons side. Top Super League side. Stacked full of internationals against a part-time championship side. The divide is there for all to see. And the Dragons have been ruthless this afternoon as Abdul lands his 6th goal of the afternoon. To put Catalans 40 up. Keys gets us back underway. Deep and left. Fage collects, hands on to Navarrete. And Navarrete, great shot there. I think that was Inmanu. With a whack there it was. Here's Yaha and Yaha. Great one up, one down tackle by Davies and Leroy. Da Costa finds the latest try scorer, Satai. And Satai again put down, one up, one down. G and Leroy. Da Costa finds Navarrete. He's put down by 3 Fax defenders just past the 40. Quick play the ball. And he's too quick to play the ball. Incorrect play the ball. Well, we're just over 12 minutes to go. Halifax have a chance to get the names on the score sheet today. Inman from the play the ball to Widdop, who feeds G. Meanwhile, there's a Davies substitution. Ollie Davies makes way for Connor Davies. Loose ball from Inman from the play of the ball. It's picked up by Fage. Further out to Romano. Romano breaks on the outside. He's still going, Romano. And Halifax's mistakes are being punished by Catalan so far today. Fage back inside to Romano again. As Catalan are really stacking this left-hand side. There's an overlap here if they want it. Rouge out to Abdul. Widdop rushes up. Abdul goes into the line. Great tackle there by Saltonstall. Had to be. Still tackles in the bag here for Catalan. Here's Rouge. On to Garcia. The Catalan captain takes the ball into the Fax defence. Stopped by 3 fast defenders. Da Costa, short ball to Navarrete, but just stopped there by Inman. Last tackle here for the Dragons. Slow play the ball. Da Costa waits, long ball out to Abdul. Further on, and that's a shocking ball from Abdul. He's human. And Halifax survive. As G played the ball, Saltonstall. One stop running all day, James Saltonstall. Fighting for a quick play of the ball. Inman finds McComb, and McComb gets put down there by Seguier. Inman goes left once more. Keys throws a dummy, takes on the line, but they put him down on his own 30. Nice little run there from Fairbank. Fairbank out the back. He goes to Widdop. Halifax survived that little error there. As Widdop, Hull held up there by Abdul. Here's Connor Davies. Finds Keys. Keys. Crossfield kick looking for Eden. It's out on the full. Nice little option, but Tom Davies was waiting there for it. But at least they're trying something different, the Halifax Panthers. They'll get to play the ball just inside the Fax 40. Here's Navarrete, takes on G and Inman. Helped out by Leroy. Da Costa finds Abdul. Further on to Fage. On to Leguer. He gets put down on the Fax 20. Garcia finds Abdul, onto Fage. Short ball. And I think he might. Is it a knock on from Catalan or Halifax? The sun. Yes, I know it's weird. The sun is beating down here at the Shay at the moment. I didn't quite see what happened. He's giving a Catalan knock on.
Dragons substitution, number 13, Ben Garcia, replaces number 2, Tom Davis.
And Saltonstall from the scrum. And it's put down by Laguerre. Inman finds McComb. McComb says 4 Catalan Dragons waiting for him and pushing back. Finished off by Busquets and Garcia. Here's Keys. Finds Widdop further on. To Bernal out back to Eden. Eden back inside. And the Dragons jump on the loose ball. They're trying some different Halifax, but Ladrax, I just have all the answers to him. Da Costa waits at dummy half. Garcia feeds Busquets, and Busquets put down well by 3 fast defenders. Leroy, Inman and Fairbank. Here's Abdul, brings on Desiree on the angle, and Desiree's got broken field ahead of him, but well dealt with by Kavanagh. Options left and right for the Dragons. Da Costa goes right to Farge, back inside. Da Costa gets it once again. Here's Navarrete. Put down by Widdop G. Last tackle here for the Dragons. Da Costa. Long ball out to Farge, and the knock on to the Dragons trying to force down, but credit the Fax defence there. They shot up out the line to put pressure on, and the mistake came. G plays the ball. Inman finds Saltonstall. Big contact there from Ben Garcia. Here's Bernal, long ball out to Tibbs, and Tibbs drops the ball. And the Dragons going to go in again. No. Eden puts him down just short. And it's another set. A 6 here for the Dragons on the Panthers line. Big shot there by Fairbank on Rouge. Here's Garcia out to Abdul. Long ball out, and Desiree steps inside. He should have really gone for the corner, but he gets the ball out, and the ball's going to go out into touch. It has. And Jordan Desiree maybe showing his front row pedigree there. He should have gone for the corner, but he stepped inside, not trusting his pace, and threw out an offload that really wasn't on. And Halifax survive yet again. And obviously there's fatigue here, and the Halifax ranks, they've definitely put the effort in, but they've just come up against a lot classier, bigger, stronger, powerful Super League side here. Here's Eden, long ball out to G. As Saltonstall kicks forward, looking for the mistake.
We will only allow players and officials and staff on the pitch. We ask that all spectators remain off the pitch at the end of the game. That's all spectators please remain off the pitch at the end of the game. Only staff, players and officials are allowed on the pitch. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And again, another error from the Halifax side. Well, the referee's given a Catalan knock on. Well, James Saltonstall kick actually worked. Halifax attack the left hand side. Widdop finds Bernal, but again this Catalan defence relentless. Less than 5 to go, 40 points to 0 in favour of the Dragons, but this Halifax side just will not give up. They're wanting a try that maybe their efforts do deserve. Here's Connor Davies. Thought about the pass to Fairbank, but he's still going. Davies, he's still going, that low centre of gravity, still going. As Fairbank and Navarrete have a bit of a set too. Inman jumps out from dummy half and makes some really good yards over halfway, Tom Inman. Here's Widdop. Love a short ball to G, who puts his nose through. He's still going, Matty G, great yards after contact. Last tackle here for the Panthers. Inman finds Keys, goes back blind to Widdop, and Widdop keeps looking for the chase of Bernal and Saltonstall. It goes back off Saltonstall, back to one. Well, the referees ruled it was a Dragons hand that came to it. As McComb throws a dummy. He's going through, he's Zach McComb. Lovely play. Inman goes right to Widdop. They were screaming on that left-hand side, and Widdop gets put down by Desiree. Just under 3 minutes to go. Facts have a great chance to get the name on the score sheet. Here's Fairbank onto Keys. The shot out of the defence. It's a high shot there by Romano. And Facts will have 6 more tackles on the Drax line. Here's Fairbank, throws a dummy. He gets put down. Can Facts get a score? Here's Keys. Brings on Kavanagh on the angle, puts his nose between Bousquet. Hans Seguier. Here's Inman, finds Keys. Onto Widdop. Widdop throws lots of dummies. Oh, Yaha. We're looking for the intercept. He knocks the ball out near touch. As Jacob Fairbank gets announced as the sponsors man of the match. Hard to disagree with that, but I thought Adam Tangata had a massive game. As Facts get a scrum, 10 metres out centre field, 90 seconds to go. Inman finds Widdop, short ball to Kavanagh. But this Dragons defence has just read the play all day long. Here's Laroya, direct running towards that line. As the Dragons defence slowly play the ball down yet again. Inman finds Keys, onto Widdop, short ball, and knock on for the Dragons defence again. 6 to go for the Panthers. Widdop at dummy half, finds Keys. Long ball out to Kavanagh, steps off his left. Takes his tackle inside the Dragons 10. Here's Inman. Onto Connor Davies, finds Widdop. Finds what Bernard's and overlapping Facts can use it. Here's Saltonstall going to the corner, and James Saltonstall is over. And IFAX do get the try that their efforts deserve. Steve McNamara will be gutted. He's not coming away from this game with a 0 against the name. But James Saltonstall scores his 4th try this season. To send this Halifax crowd, this big Halifax crowd has turned out happy. They work the ball out nicely from left to right, and James Saltonstall, like Tom Davies in the first half, finished off brilliantly in the corner to get the try that the effort that Halifax have put in today deserve. Let's make no mistake, Catalans have deserved the win. They've shown their Super League pedigree, class and ruthlessness both in attack and defence. But Facts just haven't given up, and that try from Saltonstall, we didn't deserve to get nil today, and that try just shows that we haven't. Halifax go out of the cup, hopefully with no injuries, with a massive, massive championship match against Bradford at Odsal on Good Friday as Widdop strikes the ball from the touchline. It just fades the wrong side of the post. But that is the end of the game and the end of Halifax's 2024 Betfred Challenge Cup adventure. The Catalans Dragons, winners in the not too distant past, march on to the next round of the cup. The damage was done in the first quarter of an hour as Tom Davies went over for a quarter of an hour hat-trick with a try from Paul Seguier, giving the Dragons a 24-0 half-time lead. In the second half, they added on to it with Artur Romano, Cesar Rouge and Chris Satai. Before Facts got the try that the efforts deserved, and James Saltonstall finished at the corner. The final score here at the Shay in this Betfred Challenge Cup Round 6 match. Halifax Panthers 4, Catalans Dragons 40.